If you have a twingy back and are looking to target your hamstrings and glutes using a bodyweight movement, glute bridges are a fantastic exercise to consider. I'm going to go over some techniques to think about, some tips and tricks, as well as a few different variations of glute bridges. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey there, my name is Sarah. I'm the owner and head trainer at Next Step Fitness, where we're all about helping you get stronger, move easier, and feel more confident. And we're going to go over some glute bridge tips and tricks today. Now, glute bridges are a bodyweight movement. You don't need any equipment at all to do this. I have a mat just for my comfort level. We're going to go ahead and get started by laying down. I want you to think about, there's a few things to think about with glute bridges, one of which is your lower back placement, and the other one is your heel placement or your foot placement. Those are two biggies, so we'll get started with those two. So for your low back, especially if you have a sensitive low back, you need to make sure that your hips are tilted back. So think about your pelvis being a bowl of water. You can see I've got my lower back is off the mat right now. If I were to tilt back, now my lower back is flat against the mat. That's putting my back in a good position for this exercise. So we always want to make sure that our lower back is flat against the mat. For our feet, we want to make sure that our feet are as close to our butt as is possible. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale, exhale, and push our hips skyward. That's the exercise. And then slowly lower down with control. Another thing to think about is your knees. As you push up, you don't want your knees to collapse in. You want to make sure that your knees are in alignment. That's just to help protect the knees as well. All right, so let's go through our checklist. We've got our low back flat against the mat. We've got our heels flat against the floor. We've got our hips in alignment. Now arm positioning. Now what are our arms doing? We can have our arms flat on our side like this. We can have our elbows down like this. This is my personal preference, so whichever feels more comfortable for you. We want to make sure that we have our head resting comfortably. We're going to inhale, exhale, push the hips skyward. Squeeze the butt at the top, and then slowly lower down with control. All right, I'm going to do another one. Now I'm going to hyperextend this one too much. You see here I've got a big arch in my lower back now, and my chest is kind of flaring out. This is too much. This is beyond the range of motion of the exercise. What I want you to try and hit is a nice solid straight line. Here, we'll try again. So I'm squeezing my butt. You can pause the video right now and draw a nice straight line from my shoulders to my hips to my knees out the wall. Nice solid straight. If I were to go up, then my shoulders and my hips are not in alignment anymore. All right, you do not need a huge range of motion to complete this exercise. We want to make sure that the lower back is flat and that we're squeezing the glutes at the top. Again, not collapsing the knees in, keeping the knees in alignment with the hips. Great, that is the basic glute bridge. Now I'm going to show you a couple different variations if you want to try and make this exercise a little bit more challenging, add a little bit of spice to the exercise without adding any weight. How you do that is by manipulating the placement of your feet. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to do that. The first one is called a B stance glute bridge, and basically what that means is it's kind of a hybrid between a single leg glute bridge where you have one leg up and a bilateral glute bridge or a traditional one where you have both feet on the floor. So what you're going to do is you're going to have one foot flat on the floor and you're going to have the other foot with the heel up in line with the toe. I'll show you on the other side. Foot flat on the floor. Oh my gosh, say that 3 times fast. Foot flat on the floor, and then the other one with the heel up in line with the toe. So this back leg is doing the majority of the work. This front leg is basically only serving as a kickstand to help keep me stable. So again, same rules apply. Lower back flat on the mat, inhale, exhale. I'm pushing through this leg to come up and down. So for this exercise, you would do all the reps on one side, and then you would put the other foot down, switch, and then repeat on the other side. So we're even. We want to make sure if we're doing any sort of half single leg or hybrid exercise that both legs get the attention that they deserve, and we do it on each side. That's the B stance glute bridge. All right, another way to do it is a single leg glute bridge. So this is the next level up. So you have one leg up in the air. So all the work is happening on the leg that's on the ground. Squeeze. This one is a stability and balance challenge as well, because you want to keep your hips aligned. You don't want to be doing this kind of stuff. You want to keep your hips aligned as you push. Good. Now the third version I'm going to show you, and it's the hardest version of the ones I'm showing you in this video, is called a glute march. So with this one, you have a static hold at the top of a regular glute bridge, and then you're alternating raising your feet. I'm going to show you. So we start from a bilateral traditional glute stance position. We push up, squeeze, and then we're going to alternate raising and lowering each leg. Notice that I'm not going real fast. I'm trying to focus on maintaining control of the movement, so I'm not flailing out as fast as possible. I'm slowly coming up and slowly lowering down. Again, thinking about keeping my hips high, squeezing my glutes. Let's do one more. And good. That one is tough. All right, that was a great overview on glute bridges, which is a fantastic exercise to target the hamstrings and the glutes with minimal low back involvement. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit the like button. If you are interested in full workouts and more workout tutorials just like this one, please subscribe to the Next Step Fitness YouTube channel. I would love to have you. I do have a 20-minute bodyweight workout on this channel that utilizes glute bridges. So if you're looking for a workout to practice your glute bridges, I will link that above and in the description below. If you have any questions about glute bridges, home exercises, home workouts, or anything like that, I would be happy to help you. You can comment below with your questions. You can also reach out to me on Instagram, Sara C. Fullerton on Instagram, Coach Sara with Next Step Fitness on Facebook. I look forward to connecting with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Until next time, good luck with your workouts, and just focus on taking the next step, because that's what leads to lasting success. Talk to you soon.